seconds. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News from the docks. This is a beautiful time of the year. Around my birthday, we have some of the most beautifulest weather that you could ever measure at October. In Louisiana, Texas, South, you name it, let's claim it. Um, Listen, I think boxing is ready for a lot of changes. Okay. Suing fighters over performance enhancing drugs based on what we're seeing is not one of them. But I think boxing should change for the better. I think that everything is becoming uh, on an even playing field for the most part as far as skill. Popularity, not so much. But skill, absolutely, because what are fighters doing? Fighters are showing you, regardless of what their status is, they're showing you that the skill set is not too far apart. Okay, so we're learning that. We're learning that popularity does not win fights. Okay, how much money you make or how rich you are doesn't determine a fight. A fight only means a fight when you get in the ring and show that you're the best. Okay. Now, I'd love to show you guys my view as of right now. I'll let the chat load because this view is absolutely fantastic. Okay. This is the stunning, beautiful uh, outskirts of Shreveport. It's called Cross Lake. Cross Lake is one of the biggest lakes here. People are having fun on Sunday. This is a perfect time to come to Cross Lake on a Sunday. Mostly everyone's off. People are taking it easy, and it's a good thing to see. BMBS King, hi, counterpunch to you. Okay, BMBS King. All right. Um, but yeah, guys, let me let you look at this view here. Look at this beautiful view. Now, mind you, it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. 5 o'clock in the afternoon. People are out doing their thing. They're in their boats, as you guys can see. Look at that. Look at that one flying, going across the water. All right. So it's good stuff. Good stuff, people. How to push through struggles. Harkoon Khan. With discipline, man. Taking one day at a time. Where is this? This is in Cross Lake. Cross Lake is a popular lake in Shreveport. Okay. Party hardy, Dahmer style at Diddy freak off at Epstein's Island. Nope. Can't say that. This is not it. Let you guys check out that view. Kurt, would you ever consider going on a jungle safari? I would. Do you like MMA too, Alex Smith? I do. I do like MMA. It's just, bro, when I look, the guys that I watched are gone. So UFC is okay, everybody's kind of enjoying themselves, right? Did you say Shreveport? JXYTON. Yes. Jayton. I did. Actually, I did. This is where I'm at right now. Nice. That's where I grew up. Yeah, Shreveport, man. They just had the Humor and Hip Hop like a couple months ago. And, they got a party barge. Look at this. Check this out. Look at that. That's fun stuff right there. Somebody's on the back. Let's do it widescreen. There it is. Would you go to Australia to look at nature? I don't know. Australia is kind of dangerous. You know, that's down in the bush. I mean, I would, but the only thing is when. What's up, brother? It's your most respectful troll. Thank you. Said thank you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, guys, hit that like button like thank you did. And I will thank you just like thank you did. But yeah, this is nice, man. Just taking it easy. You know, just ate dinner. Nah, I'm not fishing, man. I'm just chilling out, just hanging out. You know, I was told about this place, so I'm visiting this area. I never been to this area before, so this is the first time. And I was like, you know what? Let me jump on live and show my peeps about what I'm seeing, because what I'm seeing, I'm very impressed. It's nice. Because I mean, you have the lake over there, honestly, you know, the park and all that. So, how far from home? Not far. Not far. Uh, Please show the lake, Kurt, for a few seconds. There you go, brother. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just saying I would love that island over there. I would love to buy it. I'd buy it for like 100 grand, right? There's a spider on your shoulder. Not yours, ma'am. Not yours. Oh. No, I'm not muted, actually. Can everybody hear me? Why isn't anybody voting? Come on, let's get those votes in. Hey, Jackton RL, where did you go to school at? What year did you graduate? Beautiful. Tell you that. Wow. Northwood. Oh, and 21. Nice. Daniel Bois has fought way more better competition than Martin McCauley. Yeah, I believe that. So is AJ. So is Dillian White, but that doesn't mean he can't wipe them out. Evening from England. Fook Noose. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Check out the view. Bars. Look at that. Check out that view, peeps. That is a wonderful view. If I ever moved back here, like seriously, just moved back here, this would be the part of town I would move. I'll send you $100 if you smoke a rock on stream. No, sir. Ray Tarded. Don't smoke rocks. Don't smoke, period. Thank you. Northwood School is in Pittsboro, North Carolina. No, Northwood High School, I know where he's talking about. There's a lot of Northwood high schools. Macaulay versus Miller would be good. Hello from Australia. I don't think Miller would want to fight with Macaulay. He wouldn't want to fight with Macaulay. Macaulay would destroy Miller. He would be target practice for Miller. I'm going to tell you that right now because he could take shots, but that would be the shot that he would take the most punishment. You think Daniel Dubois gave him punishment, gave him that work. Martin McCauley, the way he chops with his shots and the way he delivers punches, I think it's more damaging the way he chops with it, the way they are delivered. You know, those chopping shots hurt you most because one thing, they hurt you. It's blunt force trauma on top of cutting you. When you chop with a shot, that shot also cuts you. You know, you're possibly getting cut because of how the punch angles when it ends. If he catches you at the end of his shots, they chop. Homie tried to look me up. I was wondering what are your thoughts on Yakub, the evil scientist who created. Oh, okay. Yep. All right. Does Macaulay have a good engine? I think he does. Macaulay reminds me of George Foreman. He kind of does, but I think he's more. I don't know. He reminds me of a lot of George Foreman. The only difference is he's a lot bigger. He's a bigger George Foreman. Remember, George Foreman was only like 6'2", 6'2 and a half, maybe. You know, so he's a lot bigger. He's 285. He's 31 or 32 years of age, and he hits like a tank, and he has fast hands as well. You know, if he has a good engine, he can beat Miller. If he doesn't, then well, Miller would have to catch him with something and hurt him. And not saying Miller can't bang, it's just Miller doesn't. I don't see Miller with that type of punch variety to put on Macaulay. Even though Macaulay won't be running around, so he would be easier to hit. So it could deem to be a challenging competitive fight between Miller and Macaulay. I just think Macaulay would do it just based on how he chopped apart Jared Anderson. And he had to find Jared. He don't have to find Miller. Miller's right there, but so is Macaulay. Miller doesn't have power at all. I see him winning points. Miller has power, bro. He will take you out. It's a cumulative. He doesn't knock you out with one shot, but he can hurt you. He's a big guy, and he throws a lot of punches per round. And those punches are very surprising, especially if you don't see them coming. I really want Triple D to start throwing uppercuts when on the inside. He's not a Mike Tyson. Everybody's trying to compare him to Mike Tyson. He's not him. He's not as athletically gifted. Okay? His punch variety is not that vast like Tyson. Tyson can throw jabs, left hooks, right hooks, straights, uppercuts, and he can do it in sync. He can do it while moving with upper body movement, while defending. Okay? Eluding and defending and also punching it at the same damn time. It's an art form. It's a beautiful thing to watch Mike Tyson, especially a young Mike Tyson, do his thing to avoid shots. You know? King Grayson in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Daniel Dubois, 71% out of 21 votes as of right now, thinks Martin McCauley will lose to, or 29% thinks Martin McCauley will win, 71% thinks Daniel Dubois will win. McCauley gets hit too much. So does Dubois. Dubois can get, bro, listen, let me tell you something. I want to see that fight. And if Daniel Dubois takes out, all he needs to do for me, Daniel Dubois, he needs to beat Bakali and he needs to beat Zhang. If he can beat both of those guys, he's the next boogeyman and the next reigning and defending champion that should get all the respect of being a champion. I don't want to hear anything else. You took out Hrgovic. You took out Joshua. You took out Miller. Then you take out Zhang. Then you take out Bakali. Bro, you are one bad mother sucker. I don't care what you say. AJ versus Bakali in Africa if AJ knocks Dubois out in the rematch. Well, AJ's not going to do that. If AJ beats Dubois, he's fighting Tyson Fury. That's what's going to happen. And that's probably going to be his last 2 fights. I don't believe he's going to take on Martin McCauley. I don't. That's only if they pay him a lot of money to come to the Congo. McCauley is 32, I believe. 31 or 32. He just turned 32. Because I know when he knocked out Jared Anderson, he was 31. So unless his birthday is at that point, between that time and now, he's still 31 years of age. But I think he did have a birthday at some point. McCauley doesn't have the fast hands. I don't see him as a threat to any heavyweight. I don't know about that shit. You didn't see him chop down Anderson with those fast hands. He has slow feet and fast hands, not the other way around. So I don't know what you were watching or who you was watching. I said Martin McCauley. I didn't see Tiger McCauley. Hell, I know, right? Yeah, he's tripping, talking about McCauley don't have fast hands. That's what he has. It's exactly what he has. He's slow. He walks like O.J. Simpson, but then catches your ass fast like Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, he'll catch you off guard with that, man. He's walking all slow to you, and then out of nowhere, you eat a 3-piece. Bat, bat, bat. And you're like, oh, snap. And then he hits hard. Then he's 285 pounds. Then he's 6'6". Bro, you get somebody 6'6" hitting you with those type of punches, with that type of speed, at that type of weight, okay. And see, here's the thing. Don't worry. All you guys are jumping on the Daniel Dubois bandwagon. I get it. That's why the votes are reflecting this. Everybody thinks Daniel Dubois can now beat Martin McCauley just because he beat AJ, and AJ didn't know where the hell he was. You must admit, AJ, that was not a fair representation of the AJ that we know. Now, for what we know, AJ may just be shot to shit. Let's just be real. But that's not the AJ we knew. That's why we thought that AJ would. But just because AJ comes in with a bad performance, with a piss poor performance, doesn't mean that Daniel Dubois is just this out of the ordinary ass fighter. He's not. He's always been what he's been. It's just AJ didn't show up. Dubois showed up. AJ didn't show up. I got Martin Juice as a bum. See? What Scance Rants is saying, he don't like AJ. But what he's saying, AJ came in with a piss poor performance. So why should we credit someone, oh, he's so much better than we thought he was? No. Daniel Dubois did his job. He went in there and kicked some ass against someone that has had no defense, that didn't know what to do, and got stomped. And that's what you do with someone with no defense. If they're showing you, hey, here's my chin, get it in, you get it in. There you go. But don't mean Daniel Dubois is anything that's special. Am I proud of Daniel Dubois? Hell yeah, I'm proud of him. You know, did we think he was going to do it? No, we didn't think so. But that don't mean, people, that he can't get his ass stomped. Okay, it's so many other fighters out there that won't do what AJ did. Maybe AJ made too much money. The dude has at least $100 million in the bank. In the bank. I mean, after taxes. Then he still stays with his mom. What do you think? He likes to spend money? No, he ain't Floyd Money Mayweather. He likes to stay with his mom. He ain't trying to spend no money. AJ just got too much money. McCauley beats Miller. Maybe Triple D outworks him. And someone like Daniel Dubois, I think is perfect for Martin McCauley. I think Martin McCauley starches Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois would have to prove me wrong, but I think he starches him. But even though I think Daniel Dubois is a hard hitter and he may give Martin McCauley something to worry about, that's why it's a good fight. I wouldn't put it on the polls if it wasn't a challenging fight, people. But I think Martin McCauley has what it takes because he throws uppercuts, and the way kind of Daniel kind of gets low and jabs and then moves in. Oh yeah, Martin McCauley could probably use his own jab to pinpoint him, set him up with an uppercut, straighten him up, slap him out, knock him out. Parker or Zhang need the next title shot. They need to fight next. They need to fight somebody. AJ didn't show up in that fight. He didn't. Juice got his kid in a 500,000 flat. The guy doesn't spend or people lie about his purses for years. Juice got his kid in a 500K flat. His child? You mean that kid of his with the little plats? He got a $500,000 flat. I know what a flat is. It took me a while to know what it is. I ain't never been to the UK. So that's like an apartment, right? Like a cottage. Yeah, okay, a flat. Yeah, that's a lot of money. But that's the same AJ who fought Ngannou, in my opinion. It might have been. Ngannou didn't hit him like that. If Ngannou would have hit AJ, we probably would have seen the same situation. The only thing is, Ngannou just didn't have the punch variety or the ring IQ to do what he did. A flat is an apartment, exactly. Yeah, Juice got kid in BM in an apartment. I don't know what BM means. But look at that. McCauley cuts off the ring deceptively well and always in the front foot. And you know what? He doesn't have to cut it off with Daniel Dubois. And then see, here's the thing. Daniel Dubois fought Jarrell Miller, and he boxed Jarrell Miller. He won't be able to do that to McCauley, bro. Anybody, look. First of all, I would have to give Daniel Dubois huge King Kong balls to fight Martin McCauley. Because nobody wants that fight. If you ask, the last time they asked Frank Warren about Martin McCauley, Frank Warren responded, "Well, he's gonna have to get light. He can't fight that guy. But Martin McCauley's not anywhere on the radar." He's saying that because he doesn't want those fighters get their ass whipped by Martin McCauley. He knows that. Martin McCauley ain't here to play. Martin McCauley's here for a fight. Martin McCauley, that dude, will knock out anybody. They just got to wait him out, blackball him, freeze him out, or whatever you need to do. Baby Mama DeVille. Dubois proved he can handle 96K at Wembley. Lesser men crumble. Daniel was just ready to fight, bro. He wasn't there to talk. He wasn't there to be clever. He was ready to get it in. You got to respect Daniel for that. You know, look, here's the thing. Daniel Dubois gets all the credit. I want to see what Daniel Dubois does next. Now, see if he gets beat. Okay, here's the thing. This is my question I'm going to ask you guys. All right? All right, let's end this poll. What happens if AJ knocks out Daniel Dubois in the next fight? How would everyone look at Daniel Dubois then? That's the question. If Daniel Dubois gets knocked out by AJ, how would everybody look at Daniel Dubois? Will you guys call him chinny? Will you say he wasn't ready? Will you say it was just a fluke? Will you call Daniel Dubois a bum? Which will it be? Because it's going to be something. I guarantee you, if AJ comes in there and knocks out Daniel Dubois, just knocks him out like he did in Ngannou, you will see a shift of how people think about so many different fighters. Just like Rui, everybody's going to get back on, oh, man, AJ back, man. It was just a fluke, man. Everybody got a bad day. Go, AJ. Stewart, AJ can't beat Dubois. He ain't beat him since. Hasn't beat him currently, no. Don't matter, because AJ was so close. Okay. I just want to know what people are going to say when AJ knocks him out. And it's not even that AJ knocks him out. If Daniel Dubois loses, how will we look at Daniel Dubois now? And I think if anyone shits on Daniel Dubois, calls him a bum, calls him too young, calls him overconfident at this point, and he gets caught in a fight with AJ, gets caught with a right uppercut, which I think would be the wrong punch, especially someone that likes to throw hooks and overhand rights. That's just a wrong punch to be throwing at anybody that throws that type of punch in variety. See, Daniel Dubois throws those left hooks and overhand rights. You don't want to throw a uppercut like that. Dubois would be seen as Joe Joyce. Probably so. Dubois knows juice is puss the same fear Wilder smelled on Juice in 18. I hear you. I think Wilder smelled money, and I think his handlers did too. Still believe AJ can beat Triple D. I'd wonder what injury Dubois had if he lost to AJ. Quan's Big Guns, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Check out this view. Look at that. Dubois stands no chance versus Usyk. I wouldn't say that. Nah, he's better than Joyce. I've always rated Daniel win or lose. He's still a young man in the game. He's the future of British heavyweight boxing. Juice don't intimidate anybody anymore. It's going to be hard for Juice to win again, same as Wilder. You know what? You got a point there. People are not going to fear AJ. All they're going to see, are they going to look at it? AJ is a chopped beef liver. They're going to look at AJ as chopped beef liver. You know? And then you know something? Unfortunately for the people that think he's that, they're going to get knocked out. Because they're going to think AJ, oh man, you know what? AJ a big buff, no chin having, no punch resistant having bum. And then they're going to go in there and find out, hey man, this dude can also punch just like I can. Other than Fury, Bakali would be most likely to beat Usyk. That's a dangerous fight for Usyk though. But Usyk would move around. He wouldn't do what Anderson would do because he's more he has better sense than that. Whoa, Black Betty, AJ fought so strange. He was most defensively sound versus Ngannou. Not really, just Ngannou dude, it was a first round. See, it's irony. You see how AJ did Ngannou? It was pretty much like that with Dubois. Dubois caught him early, hurt him early, took him out early. For me, I saw Fury almost get KO'd versus Usyk. I don't know why people think Fury will win the rematch. You said it there, Kurt. AJ has a chin, but he doesn't have the punch resistance. And we all know there's big hitters in the division. Hey, man, there are. And the show must go on with AJ or without AJ. You guys got to remember that. So I don't know what it is with certain people. I know people are heartbroken, but don't worry. He'll fight again. He'll either be ready or he won't. Bottom line. Backing up straight hands down. Yeah, that was just dumb. He fought like such an amateur at that point, man. So disappointing. So disappointed in him. Anthony Joshua psychologically at a disadvantage if he rematches Dubois, but they said same thing against Ruiz too. They did, and they will, and they should. You know? And this is a totally different fight from that. AJ got caught after doing damage. AJ was winning that fight. He was the first ever to drop that thick, fat, no neck, snicker eating ass Andy Ruiz. He was the first to do it. And he thought, you know what? I may be the last. So he caught him again with a right hand. Bro, that right hand hit Andy Ruiz so hard, bro, that sweat flew off that dude. It was crazy. Andy has a chin, man. You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing Andy Ruiz versus Dubois. If they stay in there, you know, Andy Ruiz, if he stays, because Andy, I don't know, he didn't look right in his last fight either. And I don't know if it was because of his hand. Maybe he broke his hand on Jarrell Miller's hard ass head or what. I don't know. Dubois isn't gonna get fat. No, bro. Dubois is coming in shape. Dubois looks like a big black Brazilian dude. He looks like he fits right in Fourth of Chow. Salute counter. You ever did any boxing? Yep. Sure did, bro. Silver gloves in the building. AJ versus Dubois 2. Who do you think would win? I don't know. I think AJ can do it. I think he can beat him. But but we can't overlook that's what's already done. Best version of Andy gives Daniel work, but Daniel's just too strong, I think. Well, I mean, he's going to try to knock out Andy Ruiz, and he may get caught with shots, and he may get countered with something that he will never see. And I think that'll hurt Dubois. Dubois, I think, has problems with surprising punches and trickery. Peace Noir, counterpunch to UP Gark. Andy Ruiz is an underachiever. He could have done a lot more to late now. We'll see. He looks like someone that's had his better days, definitely. Jordan, definitely Grandmaster B. Ruiz's toughest challenge is his burrito addiction. He's an overeater. He's obese. A lot of obese people, they just can't stop eating. Stop eating. Wonder how Ruiz's hand is recovering. I don't know. We haven't heard much from him. I'm going to check his Instagram here in a minute when I jump off of here. Triple D beats Ruiz. Ruiz is lazy and comfortable fighting at a slow pace where Triple D goes there through the gears. Well, Foot News, I think this is what happens, though. Ruiz likes people that come towards him, especially people that throws a lot of punches. See, you know Daniel Dubois is going to start with the jab. He's going to work Andy Ruiz, but Andy Ruiz is going to explode with combinations, better yet, counterpunch combinations. Chris Lees, man, I'm feeling good, bro. Thank you for asking. He's an overachiever at the buffet. Will jab Ruiz to death? I mean, he could work the jab, but Ruiz, see, here's the thing, that overhand right, Andy's not gonna get caught with punches like that, like Anthony Joshua. Yeah, Anthony Joshua, bro, he's disappointed in himself. So we already know that we all should be disappointed at him with him as well. Daniel tends to get caught a lot. I think think a few heavyweights give him problems. Yeah. Andy Ruiz can do the same thing he did to AJ in the first fight, because Daniel Dubois commits the shots. He throws his jab, and if you notice, when he throws his jab, he throws 3 or 4 punch combinations behind his jab. He uses his jab to set up combinations. If you are a heavyweight and you know the boxing game, you're going to know that man does not throw void jabs. He may throw a jab and he may step back. He may throw another jab and he may step back. But once he comes forward with a jab, you know 3 or 4 punches are coming along with it. That's what's happening. And see, in a guy like Andy Ruiz, he will know better, because he will be in there inside the pocket, slipping and dipping, ducking, bobbing and weaving, then countering when he can. Uppercut, left hook, right hand. That's Andy Ruiz. You guys don't understand styles. And that's a bad style for Daniel Dubois, because Daniel Dubois throws enough punches for Andy Ruiz to counteract with him, to counter. So people thinking, oh man, Ruiz is fat and lazy. Yes, he was fat and lazy. This man didn't think he was going to whoop AJ. He thought he was going to get a payday, and he got a payday, but he beat AJ, so he got another payday, and that's what destroyed him. That's what destroyed him. Success destroyed Andy Ruiz. Beterbiev versus Bivol, a classic boxer, mover versus puncher boxer. I can't wait for this. Foot Noose, I can't wait for it either. Oh, man, look, the undercard is so lit for this particular fight. It's off the chain. It's off the chain. We got Frazier and Clark, fighter of the year already, and they're on the undercard, okay? We got Ben Whitaker, you know, Mr. British Wave, new British boxer in the light heavyweight division. Dubois is a traitor, same as Ruiz, only Dubois is younger. Well, here's the thing. Ruiz is he's better defensively based on his upper body movement. Good news, man. Stay drinking, but not the alcohol type. There you go. There you go. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh. Yeah, man. Nah, good stuff. Give me some more before I jump off of here. Who you leaning towards, Kurt? Beterbiev or Bivol? I'll give you the fight prediction. I'm doing it tonight. It's going to be probably available 12 o'clock tonight, my time, 6 o'clock UK time, 1 o'clock Eastern time, 10 p.m. Pacific time. So you guys just got to wait. You got to see. Because I did my homework on both fighters now. I spent most of yesterday kind of lounging, doing so. Watching Bivol, watching Beterbiev, and I will give you my fight prediction, so you guys stay tuned for that, though. Standing at the buffet line, watching Ruiz stuffing his face all the time. Frazier versus Warley was quality the first time. I think Frazier was with his more disciplined amateur style. A real fighter. Hey, Kurt, big up from Tampa. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Watching you while getting ready to get hit by another hurricane. Hey, man, be careful out there, man. Be careful out there. Because, see, we get the residuals of the, we're subtropical. So we get that coming from Tampa. So it hits New Orleans. And then from New Orleans, it might bounce up to Baton Rouge, then to Alexandria, then to Shreveport. So, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, this dude's tripping, man. They got, man, like these trolls. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna tighten these dudes up, man. I'm gonna stop a lot of these guys from jumping on here like that, because there's just no. Let's keep it boxing. You guys are talking about all this other stuff, bro. Do that somewhere else. Avex Apex trolls be crazy out there. Yeah, they do. Remove that comment, dude. Yeah, that dude's tripping, man. That dude's tripping. Like Iceman, bro, we can't have that. We can't have that. And we're not going to have that, man. Not on my live stream, because I think you guys are the reasons why YouTube brings bots and demonetizes my videos, because y'all don't know how to act. Y'all talking all that crazy stuff on my channel, bro. Go somewhere with that. Because I think that activates bots. Trolls activate bots, because then bots start monitoring certain channels based on the amount of trolls. It ain't emotional. You guys are messing with my money because they're demonetizing my videos. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Go somewhere else with that. Bug somebody else. What's your pick, Kurt? Come on, spill the latest thought. Nope. I'm going to give you the latest thought. I got to entice you guys, appetize. Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol coming down. Undisputed light heavyweight championship of the world. That's what we're dealing with. And I have the prediction coming soon. 12 o'clock, not noon. Bars. Put some tags in the description. Might help with gaining views. Okay. Good point. Good point. Good point, sir. You're as bad as the promoters. I know it. Sorry. Hashtag Bivol, hashtag Beterbiev. I will give you guys an update of a true breakdown fight prediction. It's going to be lit, so stay tuned for that. Okay? But you guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to enjoy my time at the dock of the bay. You guys have a beautiful day. Bars. God bless, and everyone has been counterpunched. Peace.